Yes, y'all. Quincy Bowl TV. We are back with the LFC Vybez. We're gonna the UCL edition. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Please share, subscribe, like, comment if you agree or disagree with what I'm gonna say. But thank you so much for being here. And today we're just gonna discuss Liverpool versus Rangers. And as you can see from my face, I'm a little bit happy compared to some of the matches that I have reviewed. So, Klopp, this morning on my side of the pond, I check my Twitter to see the lineup, and I read Alisson, Trent, Matip, VVD, Tsimikas, Henderson, Thiago, Salah, Jota, Diaz, Nunes. I was like, are you kidding me? Am I dreaming? Like, literally, I was shocked. I said, the man is going back to his roots. The 4-2-3-1 Genge pressing that made him the coach that he is right now. I've been crying for this ever since. I mean, not even just the beginning of this season that we've been playing poor. Since last season, I was talking about that is the formation he needs to go back on, especially when we lost Genie and we didn't have, and a lot of people agree, we did not replace player like Genie. We brought a better player in Thiago, but he was not Genie, especially with the durability and the workhorse that Genie was. Thiago is a whole kettle of fish. Like, this man is something different. Like, the man is just ball. Just, if you want to know somebody who plays ball, that's Thiago. Genie was something else. And the 4-3-3 suited us better then. But eventually, you could tell, yes, we almost won the quad last season. You could tell that the 4-3-3 was being found out. A lot of people was figuring this out. In any match, any season, any game, somebody will figure it out. I mean, it's part of the game. Nobody's perfect. This is football. That's why Klopp doesn't mind that Pep writes a book about our formation or our tactics or whatever. It's football. Every team have analysts that dissect every opposition, every rival's team. So they know what's going to happen. The problem is, can you stop it? Do you have the personnel to stop what is coming to you? And we realized this year, we don't have the personnel to play the 4-3-3. As you can see, our midfield is aging. So playing three midfielders and have them run like how we've been running the past 6-7 years, it's impossible. 4-2-3-1 allow you to do, like, you could do so many variations of that, because technically you play five midfielders. It allow you to attack, it allow you to defend all positions. It looks like they are all covered up. Like today, watch Liverpool versus Rangers. Not at one point where you saw any of our position being exposed. Everybody was. Now, let's be honest, this is the first, I mean, we played it a couple of times, but this is actually the first time that we have actually used players to play their own position by using this formation. We've been playing 4-3-3 for the past 6-7 years. One game is not going to change. All of a sudden, we're going to be exciting. But what you saw was we were playing much better. There was freedom in our play. The fluent of the passes, the fluent of the movement of Nunes, Salah, Diaz was just beautiful. Something we haven't seen that in a long time, especially when we have the old play, you know, the Mane, Salahs, and the Bobbies of the old. This one, you could see, yes, you could say, well, we played Rangers and they are not as good. Arsenal will be the best. It doesn't matter. We played 4-3-3 against Ajax, and Ajax was on form. They had not lost any matches. As a matter of fact, nobody has scored on them in an away match. And when we played well, we gave them a game. That was not our ultimate. That was probably our second game. We played well, and you saw what happened. We came up with a win. This one is different. And to me, it's not even, yes, the win makes me happy. I like what we did. I like us getting the W, us scoring 2 goals. What I was happy about this was the formation changing. That's a new start. Rangers came at us full blown, because any team that has come at us this year getting the best of us. Fulham. Man United did not really, but that game we played really poor. Brighton came at us. Even you could say Everton and some Spurs, they came at us. Napoli, they beat the hell out of us. Rangers saw that, hey, if we sit back, they will beat us. But if we go at them, we could create something. And a lot of times you could see that we are still shaking in certain places in the back line. They created the last 5 minutes, they cleared like 2 clear chances. One that Tsimikas had to clear off the line. So we are not off the hood yet. We are not back to Liverpool, but today what we saw was Liverpool played very well with a brand new formation and a brand new tactics, which suited every single player on the field. Look at Nunes that everybody's been making fun of. This guy had about 5 chances and hit all of it was basically in frame. There's one that went outside, but the goalie saved like 2 or 3 of them that if it was any other time, the ball's going to the net. His runs, like you find him on the right side, you find him on the left side. He was in the middle, and his runs to get the ball and the one touch and he shoots, or one shot. And then, like it wasn't like he was shooting and he was missing all over the place. It was all in frame where the goalie had to make a super save. So that is what I'm excited about. Salah had one of the best games we have seen in a long time. He was running from the back all the way to the front. This time he's not out here doing this tiki-taka stuff. He was getting the ball and driving straight down their throat, going one-on-one with the defender. If it doesn't work, he comes again. Diaz was doing the same thing on the left side. Jota, I think this is the first time we've seen Jota playing the number 10 role. So he was not fully back. If you ask me to rank him, I'll give him a 7 because he was all over the place. He played very well. He was in those right pocket places. His touches are still working because, Jota just came back from injury. So he is not fully fit. Let's remember that. He's not fully fit. Thiago was relaxed. He didn't have to do the Thiago of all action. But one thing that we saw today about Thiago was this man is not a defensive liability. He played like that was like the old school Mascherano over there. His ball movement wasn't there. His passes wasn't there, but guess what he did? Instead, defensively, he was solid. That allowed Henderson do not have to worry about anything because he knew he has half of the field. He could just run up front and to the side and cover Trent if he has to. Trent played very well, and I'm finding it very hard between Trent and Henderson, who was the man of the match. I will give it to any of those 2 guys. I'm excited. Trent busted his behind today. Quiet the critics, score a marvelous free kick, and he was on it. This is the Trent that I was talking about. He showed some teeth. He was smiling. It's not even just the goal. Like his whole demeanor felt like he wanted to be there. Like he's excited to play. Henderson, when we subbed him, he was frustrated, but he knew we got a big game coming up on Sunday. Same thing with Jota. All these guys, you saw how the fans were happy. Everybody who got subbed got a standing ovation. Even Milner coming in got a standing ovation. Congratulations to Milner for getting his 300 caps for Liverpool. So that is why I'm excited. And even Klopp himself said he likes what he saw today. Everybody played exactly what he wanted them to play. This is the formation I've been crying for. And when he came to Liverpool, I thought this was the one that he was going to play, but he changed it. 4-3-3, won everything that needed to be won. Now 4-2-3-1 could be the Klopp 3.0. People are saying Klopp 2.0. I think this is Klopp 3.0. And if he get this right, and he get the right recruitment with this formation, I'm telling you, he is going to run the table. Anybody's going to get beat. Right now, the teams in England are way too strong than the other teams. But PSG, yeah, they're good in attacking, but look what Juventus is not as strong, but Juventus almost, caused them a lot of problems. So Madrid maybe, but City right now, look what City is doing. Nobody wants to play City. I think we are in a good space. It's one game. Liverpool, we always do it one at a time. And let's see what happened on Sunday. And I hope that he doesn't change anything that he did today and he plays the same thing, because guess what? That allowed every player that we have currently on the squad to play their favorite position. Now, when you put Elliott, that I always say don't put Elliott on the Salah role, now you could put him there because now he doesn't have to worry about running back and forth. He could just stay there and play his game. He got more space to run instead of always cutting back to his left, which is easy to defend. You shut down his left side and he has no right foot. But with this formation, he does much better. Cavallo is the number 10. This suit him perfectly. So now you don't even have to let Jota play as a number 10. You have Bobby and then you have Cavallo. Perfect. And then we have 2 strikers. You have Nunes and then you got Jota. Both of them can play the number 9 exceptionally well. We got 2 separate strikers, Nunes and Jota. They are different. So we can keep this formation. It will suit us. Now, like you go on the spaces, everybody everybody said this is the formation going forward. So I'm very excited on how we played. I was more excited on how we played than the win, if it makes sense to some people. But at the end of the day, the W counts more than how we play. But I'm excited because when we play well, the next time we play well again, then you know Liverpool, because the 2 games that are coming up for the EPL, if we manage to do what Liverpool does, which is the old Liverpool, trust me, we will run through this table. I mean, now everybody will be scared because they'll be like, oh snap, they're back. It's not over yet. It's only 8 games. I think we played 7. We have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. We still need some players to come help. And I hope that club keep this formation. Don't change anything. Let's keep going until, if he wants to go back to 4-3-3, then recruit the players that are going to play that 4-3-3. Right now, we don't have the players to play 4-3-3. And good job to the manager. He was, we know he's stubborn, but this time he listened. He must have watched Chrissy Bowl TV and said, okay, I'm going to do your way. If it doesn't work, I'm coming after you. Give me a shout out, Klopp. Just give me a shout out. You don't have to say anything. Just put a smiley face and I know you shoot because I know you watch it. But anyway, guys, thank you so very much. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back on Thursday with the weekend review because there's some great match coming up. Arsenal is coming. We're going to Emirates. It's going to be wild. They don't know what's happening. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. But guys, thank you so much. Share, subscribe, like, and we roll. Peace.